to the Stevens channel. I'm Dee. And today, Christina, no! Hey guys, welcome back to the Stevens channel. I'm Dee. And today, I'm going to be giving you 15 newborn essentials. So let's get into the video. So I got my baby here because she did not want to be in the swing. She just wanted to stare at me. So she's grabbing onto my shirt. So don't mind her little hands. So I'm going to be doing this video while greasing up my Texas Roadhouse rolls with their delicious butter. And I will be drinking this right here. Very much needed. So now we're gonna get into the video. So the first thing you definitely want to have is a bassinet, okay? You're coming from the hospital, you're gonna be in pain, you're not gonna wanna walk all the way to the room that you have for your baby and just take care of them from there. Also, because they are so new, you want to make sure that you can hear everything that's going on. Like if it's crying, if they're like spitting up and they're on their back or something, you need to be able to hear it. So they need to be right next to your bed, right there. So it doesn't really matter what kind of bassinet you use. You can use an expensive one, you can get a cheap one. Just make sure the baby is next to you. Now, as far as my experience, I did have a bassinet. I used the bassinet for maybe like the first couple of weeks. And then after that, it just wasn't working out. Like she was not sleeping. She was not comfortable. She always fell asleep on me. Like after I would nurse her, she would go right to sleep. And as soon as I placed her down, like it doesn't matter how soft I placed her down, she would just wake up and like she'll peek like this. And then she'll open her eyes and start crying. So for me, what worked was co-sleeping. I know they don't like recommend co-sleeping, but because I am a breastfeeding mom, I definitely did co-sleep and it helped a lot. I got more sleep at night. But now if you're the type of person to be like sprawl out, arm over here, leg over there, then I don't advise it. But for me, I wake up the way that I fall asleep. So I knew I wasn't gonna roll on her. And I kept her, I didn't put her in the middle, like between me and my husband, but I put her on my side and then I had like a pillow on that side so she won't roll off the bed. There you go. I didn't want her to roll off the bed and I didn't want him to roll on her, so I just kept her in between over there and it worked out really great. And if you don't want to buy a bassinet, another alternative would be like a playpen. So playpens I heard is good as well. I actually have one, but I never used it. I just strictly stuck to the bassinet and co-sleeping. And when I need to put her down, I put her in her swing. Bassinets can run you anywhere from $99 to $400. While co-sleeping, it is more cost efficient, but it does come with like I said, not rolling over on your baby and other stuff. So it's really a personal preference. Number 2, we have a diaper bag. Is it something that you really need or is it not? Diaper bags are important in my opinion. When you're going out anywhere, it doesn't matter if you're going to a shop, if you're going to church, going to a restaurant, diaper bags are necessary. Sorry. Here you go, baby. It's okay. If you are going to the park, where are you gonna keep your diapers? I mean, you can keep them in your car, sure, but let's say you don't have a car and you like take public transportation or anything. It's really good to have a diaper bag. You can also put your stuff in there. Like you can put your wallet, your phone. It could be like your purse and the baby's purse. So I think diaper bags are good. Now what you put in the diaper bag is even more important. So always want to have like the baby's first aid kit. Like typical, like the bulb to suction like stuff out of their nose if she spits up or he spits up and it's like in their nose and you need to just get it out real quick, stuff like that. Or let's say like, I don't know, I have a CPR mask on my bag, so that's something that I have because I actually am CPR. Ooh, that was a good burp. I actually am CPR certified, so I just know the importance of having one. Another thing that you can have in your bag is like a thermometer, or you can have Tylenol. So those kind of things are important to have for your baby, because anything can happen at any time. Are you okay? So guys, I actually got my diaper bag from Amazon. It was like $29.99, and look at what it came with. A beautiful changing mat, okay? It opens like this. It's this big. The baby fits on it. It does the job, okay? When you're in public, sometimes you don't want to put your baby directly on the changing table, and sometimes they have the paper for it and sometimes they don't. So it's always good to just have what you need rather than not having what you need and then needing it. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Always keep a change of clothes in your diaper bag. Like, what if your baby have a blowout and you're at Target and you're just like, I mean, I know you could buy clothes, but do you really want to do that when you could just be prepared? Or having enough diapers, like keep diapers in the bag and in the car, like extra if you need it. Keep new wipes, like a whole new pack of wipes. Sometimes I do that, like I'll leave the open pack that I already have at home, and then I'll open up a new pack when I'm outside, because I don't ever want to run out of wipes. Like, what if she doodles like 6 times when I'm outside, and then it's like I don't have any more. So that's just what I do personally. Next up is burp cloths and bibs. Very, very, very important, especially when your baby start teething. She's gonna be drooling a lot. She or he, sorry, I'm just saying she because I have a girl, but they're gonna drool so much, they're gonna spit up. You just don't want to constantly have to keep changing your clothes. You don't want to dirty up your clothes. So just having something around their neck is important, and then like when it's wet, to change it, because you don't want wet stuff just sitting on their chest, opening up their pores and all that stuff. So that's important. You can probably go through like like 6 bibs in one day. Well, 6, I'm trying to think. It could be 6 or more in a day. Burp cloths too, you go through them very quickly, because as soon as you feed them, they can spit up. So very important to have. That is something that you should put on your registry. I'm gonna put like probably here the ones that I used, and they're obviously from Amazon because that's my store. Number 3, you're gonna need reusable nipple pads. I don't care if you're using formula or if you're breastfeeding, because either way you're gonna leak, and you don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and your shirt is just soaked, or you out in public and you're just soaking your shirts. It's embarrassing. For me it is, at least. When it happened to me, I didn't know that I needed it, and I was just casually walking around, and then someone was like, your shirt is wet, and I was like, what? I was like, oh my gosh, no. So I had to go get some. I got mine from Big Lots, so it came in a pack of 6. I'm gonna put it here if I can find it. Hopefully I can. They're closing down, guys. So sad. But yes, I got like 8 for $3. It was such a good deal, okay? I don't know if you're gonna find that anywhere else, but that's how much it costs. Number 5, you're going to need some type of tub for your baby. I don't care if it's the one with a bunch of holes in them, or if it's like a big old tub or a little stationary tub. You're gonna need something, because your baby needs to bathe. If you bathe, your baby needs to bathe. It's good to bathe the baby. Sometimes if you let the milk sit, it would stink under their neck. It would like just have a lot of lint under their neck. You just want to clean it up. So make sure that you do get a tub. The one that I have for her, she has 2. So she has the stationary one. I'm going to put it here. She has the one that just sits there. You just put her in there. And then she has the one from Amazon where you lay her in it. It has like a little hammock in it, and it has a shower head that actually wets the baby, and you could remove it and spray her with it, so you're not like using the cup to rinse her. I have a cup and I use that, so it's either or. It's whatever you prefer. When she was smaller, I put her in this one right here. But when she got older, I used the Amazon one. Number 6, you're gonna need some type of baby carry-on. You wanna have, I don't care if it's the one that snaps, click, 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 or the one you wrap around your body. You're gonna need something, because when it's you by yourself, it's gonna be hard, like trying to carry other things and your baby at the same time, especially if you're grocery shopping and your husband or boyfriend or whoever is at work. You do want to be able to be somewhat independent. So I have the one that clicks. I want to get the one that wraps. I'm not sure how to use it, but I'm probably gonna end up getting that one. She, at first, she didn't like it. Like, she was like, oh, why am I so close to you? But eventually she had to like it because we were going to Texas and I couldn't bring the car seat. So it is what it is. But she ended up really liking it.
So my baby just went to sleep, so I gotta be quiet. She's right here. But number 7 is body wash and lotion. That is a necessity, okay? Lotion is important when the baby is first born. Their skin is sensitive. It's gonna be peeling. She didn't peel too much, but I know some babies do peel a lot, so you're gonna need to lock in that moisture with some lotion. Now, as far as the lotion, I personally use vegan, biodegradable, paraben and cruelty-free lotion and body wash. It's very important that you don't use dye, stuff with chemicals, stuff you can't even pronounce on your baby's skin. It shouldn't be used on your skin, but especially your baby. I try to be as natural as possible. So guys, she's literally knocked out. Look, she's so sweet. Oh my gosh. Number 8, you're gonna need a lot of onesies, and don't go overboard with the newborn size, please. Okay, your baby grows super fast. By the time you buy the newborn, first of all, you don't even know if when they come out you're gonna be able to even fit it on them. Okay, she was 6 pounds and 11.5 ounces, so she did fit the newborns. The newborns was actually big for her, so she wore it for a while. But if you are measuring big and you know your baby's big, girl, please do not waste your money on newborn sizes. I know everything is so cute and you want everything to fit, but it's best to always buy 0 to 3 months, in my opinion. So as far as the t-shirts, very important, because when they have blowout and it runs up their back and it comes out the side, it may not, but if it does, you just want to have enough to change. And also, if they spit up and it gets really wet around their neck, you also want to be able to have stuff to change them into. Now, you can use plain t-shirts or you can use t-shirts with designs on them. It doesn't matter. Just get you some t-shirts. And sometimes some babies are hot natured, like my baby. She is always hot at night. She always sweats. So t-shirts is good. She cannot sleep in a onesie. Like, not a onesie, but like the full with the legs and the arms. She is so hot natured. She cries and she gets fussy, so she only sleeps in t-shirt. Number 9, you're gonna want a swing or a bouncer. It doesn't matter, just something you can put your baby in while you shower and take care of yourself, because a lot of times we get so caught up with worrying about what the baby needs. Like, the baby needs this, the baby needs that. What about you? Who's looking after you? Okay, you need to put the baby down and go eat or do something. Okay, so my advice is that you get a swing like this, one that could sit right where it needs to be, and you can see her or him. You can put it in the bathroom while you shower. You can put it in the living room. You can put it in the living room. You can put it anywhere you want. Just something that is movable. It doesn't have to be like $1 million. The one that I have, someone got it for me, thank God, off of the registry. It was like $200, but there's some of them for $50, for $40. Mine though is Bluetooth, so it has like, I can connect my phone to it and play whatever music I want, or it has music that it comes with, and it just swings like that, and you can change the speed. You can make it swing really fast, you can make it swing really slow. It's up to you. But make sure you have somewhere you can put the baby down, because sometimes baby doesn't want to go in the bassinet all the time or in the crib. Sometimes they want to look at you, believe it or not. Like, even though they're so small, they just want to sit there and stare at you. Like, number 10, you're gonna need a nightlight for your room, believe it or not. Like, you may not be scared of the dark. I am, but you need a nightlight, because in the middle of the night when you're waking up to change the baby, you may not want to turn on the big fat ceiling fan light on, or you may not want to turn your lamps on. You may just want something small. So what I have over there is a wax melt warmer that I got from Target. It was like $10, and it's like a little light bulb, and it just lights up the room a little bit, so much that I could see when I'm changing her or when it's time for me to feed her. But if you can have one that's like something you plug in, and just like buy the really small light bulbs, you can do that as well. So you can just reach over and turn it on and off. Number 11 is swaddles. You're gonna need a swaddle, okay? Your baby may not like it, but they will eventually when you swallow them. Because she used to fight swaddles, but when you actually do it, she'll be like squirming, and then she'll just be like, oh, this is actually not that bad. But that's when she's older though. When they're first out the hospital, like, they're used to that tight, warm feeling, and they're gonna want to have it outside of the womb. So it's very important. And when you do swaddle your baby, do not put stuff like around the baby that can suffocate them, so they don't suffer from SIDS. I'm gonna put the definition at the bottom, but just like enough so that they're warm, but not too hot, but not cold. So also be mindful of that. Number 12 is baby thermometers. Baby thermometers are important. You always want to know if your baby has a fever or if he or she does not, because waiting too long to deal with a fever can cause long-term effects. So you want to make sure you catch it early while you can. So I have the one where you just point it to their forehead or their ear. I use it on her, I use it on me, I use it on my husband. It's just something that can be used on anyone. Now, as far as the one that goes under their tongue or in their butt, I don't really have experience with that. I just like the one that you just... So yeah, they don't cost too much. They can run anywhere from $10, $20. It depends on how fancy you want it to be, but I just have a simple one and it works really well. Next, you're gonna want to definitely have baby blankets. So number 13 is baby blankets. Baby blankets are important for when the baby is taking a nap, or if you're going outside. You're gonna want to have something to cover up your car seat, cover up the stroller. I don't care if it's hot where you are. Babies sometimes don't like the sun in their eyes, or if it's cold, you put the blanket on, it stops the wind from blowing and hitting the baby directly in their face. So that's why I think blankets are good. And then if they're napping, you can just swaddle them a little bit, cover up their cute little toes, make sure they're warm. Number 14 is diaper cream. Diaper cream is important. Everything is important on this list, and you need it. That's why it's essentials. But the diaper cream that I use is Desitin. So I noticed at first, like, she was fine. When I was changing her, she was good. But as she got to like 2 months, I noticed that she started to have a little bit of rashes. So I don't know. I believe it's from the diapers. We use the Pamper brand. We didn't change anything, but I guess just constantly wearing something without having a barrier is bad. So they have diaper cream and they have diaper jelly. So I use the diaper cream, like I said. The powder, now as far as baby powder, it does have some harmful effects on baby, especially the girl baby. So I'm gonna put that right here, but I always suggest that you do use diaper cream. And lastly, definitely not least, baby hats, baby gloves, and baby jackets, whatever. You need to make sure that your baby is warm, especially if you live in a cold climate. Baby hats is important. They have a mold on their head that's open on the top, and you don't want the cold air to be hitting it. I don't know if you guys heard of that, but it's important to keep it covered. I got my hats off of Amazon for her, and it comes like 3 in a pack. She also has a bunch of other hats upstairs, but those are my favorite. They are not too tight on her forehead, and they're actually really soft, like on the inside and the outside. So I really like them. They come in 3 colors. I got the pink, white, and gray. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I think it's because I'm whispering. I'm trying not to like all up in the mic, but hats are good. Hats is needed. Thank you guys so much for reaching the end of the video. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. I'm also going to try to post another video about baby essentials, probably like showing the stroller that I use and how it converts into a toddler stroller and how it has a car seat built in. That's going to be my next video. Thank you for watching.